Yeah, I think my parents will just laugh and think, oh, what is he doing? Yeah.
So ladies and gentlemen, this is a personal favorite of mine. I've been listening to his music since Electric Elephants remix ages ago already. I'm pleased to introduce you to Dastic. Thanks for joining us in the car today.
Yeah,
how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. A lot of studio time lately because of COVID, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm almost every day in the studio. That's the only thing I'm doing.
Super nice, yeah.
When I was 14 years old, I started in FL Studio. I downloaded it.
Yeah.
Some pirate version of it, some torrent version, I think.
Yeah.
And I just started messing around. But before that, I started as a DJ. I played some small school parties and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I met Mike Williams, who's one of my best friends at the moment.
Yeah.
I know him for almost 10 years, I think. I think Mike was a bit more experienced when he started because he also plays the piano. That's a good thing to start with as a producer, that you can play an instrument or just draw it in.
Yeah.
So that's really something he's more experienced in. I think when you start, when you're 14 years old, you start with your laptop and just your DZZY.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to find out everything yourself. You can watch some tutorials and stuff, but in the time back when I started, there were not that much tutorials, so you had to figure it out yourself. And I think nowadays it's way easier to learn new techniques and stuff because everything is on YouTube or Instagram, and I think that's a thing that really changed and was really challenging for me in the first days. I believe there's always a better producer than you at the moment, so there are producers that are way better and have better techniques than I have at the moment. So you can learn from so many people online.
Yeah.
So you have to take advantage of that.
So who's someone you really look up to production wise at the moment?
I think Brooks is really someone I look up to.
Yeah.
We get that.
Yeah.
Big fan of him as well.
He's quiet at the moment. He's not releasing that much stuff, but production wise and all his tracks they sound amazing. So
yeah,
he's really something I look up to.
You climbed pretty hard in a very short amount of time.
Yeah.
How was it to deal with that?
Yeah, sometimes it was difficult because, in my opinion, I was not ready to release on big labels like Spinning and stuff.
Okay.
Because I did some remixes and on SoundCloud and YouTube they blew up.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, I was not ready to release the original music. I was still working and making improvements every day. And then I got an email from Spinning, one of the A&Rs, and he asked me if I had original music. Then I was like, yo, I really need to make original music and send it over to Spinning because that's the dream. Sign a contract at Spinning. So
yeah,
that was for me kind of difficult to make huge improvements in a small amount of time.
yeah.
How did you do that then?
Yeah, just lock myself up in the studio
Yeah.
and try to make every style that's possible and challenge yourself.
Didn't you stop for a while? Like,
Yeah.
did you take a creative break?
Yeah, I think it was for like 6 or 7 months.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it was just a bit too much for me. I was challenging myself and I had huge goals for myself, and I didn't like to make music anymore.
Yeah.
And for me that was the point that I was like, yo, I need to take a break and do something totally different and
Yeah.
think about what I want to do in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what did you do during the break?
Yeah, I did fun stuff with friends. I tried to help other producers,
Yeah.
give them online lessons or invite them in my studio and just try to help them be creative in another way. The point when I stopped producing music for half a year,
Yeah.
I was like, yo, do I even want to do this? After this amount of time, then I was quitting the music industry for a while. But in the 6 months, I was really focusing on myself, and I was thinking, yo, this is the only thing I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to do shows. I want to release music. Every release day is, yeah, it feels like your birthday.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah,
and that's not a feeling that I want to miss the rest of my life. And I want to play shows and I want to do everything to become a success. And
yeah. What would you do differently from the beginning?
Yeah, I think just if you make music, it's a hobby for everyone. It starts as a hobby. If it doesn't feel like a hobby anymore and you're gonna see it as work, then it's gonna kill the whole vibe to make music and see it as a fun thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think always keep in mind that it's just a hobby and something you like to do. I think I signed at Spinning Records when I was 18 years old, so I was quite young, and it was way easier because I had a manager, a social media manager, I had a publisher, and I had a label. So it was just a machine that worked. Like the releases, they were coming, and the promo was really good. Spinning is like one of the biggest dance labels.
Yeah.
So that really worked out. Yeah, you have a team.
Yeah.
So there are lots of people who are working for you, and they want the best for the music and for you as an artist. So that's really.
But then the pressure's also boom. It's like it's there, you know. There's no way back there.
No, there's no way back. You sign for like 2 or 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
And then you have to work straight for your goals, and because there's also a team that's working for you. So I did songs at Spin-In, Hexagon, Future House Music. They're all great labels, but for now Revealed is for me is the label I really want to release on.
Yeah.
Does Hardwell still do anything at Revealed? Do you still have contact
sure,
with?
yeah. He's one of the A&Rs at the label, so he gives me feedback on songs.
Nice.
And sometimes I got some feedback on my mix or my master, and sometimes he does the master for songs.
Okay.
So that's really nice. He does that in his studio, and I think in Breda.
Yeah.
And I think I met him 2 times now. One time during the live sessions that Revealed did in the Koepelkerk.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And during ADE.
Well, I think it's time for some feedback.
Cool.
So I'm just gonna look up the first song, which is called Commando by Ranqz. It's a Bulgarian producer, apparently.
Nice.
Ranqz.
Cool. I really like the track. I think the vocal in the breaks is really cool. It's really energetic. The only thing I have to mention, maybe there's a lot going on in the drop, so it's getting a bit messy in my opinion. Maybe it's the mix down, or maybe just try to skip some of the parts of the melody or something. Just give it a bit more air to. But all, like most of the things I hear in the drop are really cool, but I think you just have to skip some things and maybe look a bit over the mix.
We're going on with a Syrian producer from Syria.
Nice.
He's called Remon, and his song is called Easy to Love.
First of all, I think the drop is really creative.
Mhm.
They did really well on that. But I think the break needs some improvements. I don't know if I really like the vocal. It's cool. I think that the sound of her voice is dope, but I don't like the lyrics or the melody that much.
Mhm.
And maybe try to. There's a piano in the break, and there's like almost no low end. I think if you use organic sounds, try to leave them a bit, like give them low end, and they have to sound like real organic. Then they. Yeah. Then it's really something that is cool for your mix or for your breakdown.
How do you make a sound organic?
Yeah, just leave it like a piano sounds like a piano. Just get some of the unnecessary low end or high end, but don't boost or cut too much. But it's a cool track. Maybe some improvements on the break, some layering, and you're there. Cool.
Yeah, nice. Well, thank you for sending it in, Remon. And then, well, the last one is called "You Make Me Crazy" by Now, and he is a Japanese producer, only 17 years old.
Cool.
So,
I'm curious.
Let's hear it.
You got that, and I can't stop looking, but you got that, yeah. I need you so much, I can't stop to call you baby so much, yeah. And I don't know why you are like that, and I don't know why you treat me badly, and I don't know why you are like that, and I don't know why you treat me badly. Oh baby, please don't forgive me. I wanna love you, you make me crazy. Oh baby, please don't forgive me. I wanna love you, you make me crazy.
Let's go!
Cool. Yeah, it's a typical future bounce sound.
Yeah.
So that's dope. It's something I really like. But in my opinion, it sounds a bit too much like Brooks and Mike and Mesto and stuff. So maybe on the sound design it can be a bit more original. But the vocal is cool. I think the chords are cool. The melody is cool. Maybe try to do a switch up in the drop to make it a bit more.
Unique.
Yeah, unique to listen to.
Yep.
But it's a dope song. Maybe mix wise it can be a bit better. I think there's a bit too much high in it. Maybe try to boost the mid high but not the highs.
Yep.
It's something Brooks really does in his tracks. But it's cool.
We haven't really talked about your DJ life, the whole festival thing.
Yeah. I think I was the most scared of my China debut.
Yeah.
The first show in China was, I was really scared.
Why?
Because like the promoter books you to sell tickets and stuff. And everyone in front of me was like with the Dastic signs and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was my first show there, and it was the opening of the club.
Oh, okay.
Martin Garrix did that club 2 weeks after me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was quite a big deal for me. So
Yeah.
I was a bit scared, but I enjoyed it. So,
Yeah. So we prepared some dilemmas for you. We'll start out with a relatively easy one, I think.
Oh, lucky me.
Would you rather only play on Denon sets or only on Pioneer sets?
Pioneer.
We thought so.
We thought so, but
Just wanted to warm you up.
exactly, I had to
I never played on the Denon, so.
Okay. Because I do know that Laidback Luke is like an avid supporter of it. I also haven't played on it yet. I'm very curious though.
I want to try them.
Yeah. So Denner,
Yeah. You're
take your
watching.
chance.
Yeah. Call me.
Yeah.
Then we have a more difficult one now, because whenever you see a spider, you have to eat it, or whenever you go out, you have like a GoPro on your head, and it's live streaming to your parents. So your parents see everything you do.
I think I go for the GoPro.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think my parents will just laugh and think, oh, what is he doing? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like going out actually as a DJ? Or
Yeah,
you're
but
always on
I
the
don't.
other side?
Yeah, I don't like to go to festivals.
Oh.
But like club nights out with friends, I really like to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you also have that annoying thing as a DJ that you judge the DJ playing?
Yeah. Yeah, but if you like drink enough, you don't hear it.
No, true.
No.
Yeah, and then a final dilemma. Let me see, make sure I say it correctly. Would you rather follow every dog that you see on all fours, or
Cry when it. Come on.
what was it? Cry when it
rains.
Ah, cry when it rains.
Yeah.
Exactly. Jeez, keep forgetting these.
I think cry when it rains, and then I will move to a country where it
smart.
doesn't rain.
Heck,
Exactly.
heck, fair
Go
enough.
to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Like once a year, it's
Exactly.
okay.
Yeah. So talk about your career, because you've already achieved quite something, of course. But do you have any like specific goal that you like? I want to reach this, and then I can die peacefully.
Maybe play Tomorrowland
Yeah.
or Ultra. The thing I always say is, if I can do this for the rest of my life and just earn my money and have a good life,
Yeah.
I'm totally happy.
Yeah.
If I can release my music and do shows and I'm a happy person.
What do you think are the good and the bad sides of the industry as a whole?
Sometimes the industry is a bit slow, you know.
Slow?
It can take a while before a deal is closed or music is released.
Yeah.
Especially, I have a song laying around with Mesto. It's called Don't Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like 4 or 5 years old now.
Oh,
And next month it's finally coming. So it took 4 or 5 years to release a song.
Jesus.
So
Yeah.
sometimes that's really, really annoying.
Why does it take so long then?
Yeah, because of writers and singers and rights and stuff. It's
The lawyers,
that kind of stuff.
the paperwork.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
and some good things about the music industry. I think everyone is. Most of the musicians are really nice and just genuine people, and you can laugh with them, and it's just everyone knows each other. It's a kind of small industry. It's really big, but everyone knows each other.
What's your proudest achievement?
Maybe just sign the deals with the bigger labels like Spin-In and Revealed, the exclusive deals, or sign a publishing deal. I think that's the huge, one of the huge achievements.
Do you also have that when you're in Asia that you're like famous there or something?
Not really famous, but I think people always see you as the European guy or the Dutch guy because you're way taller.
Yeah.
We don't have that.
No. And in the clubs, people are really dedicated to the DJ sets. They're just looking at you, not as in the Netherlands. People are face backwards and stuff, and just
I watched
having a
this
drink. And
this set from Mesto once. Indeed, I think he
Yeah.
said that was his best set, right? And the entire club is just going crazy.
everyone was
Yeah.
jumping.
Yeah.
And they recorded this set.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then afterwards, when you step out of the club, they all do they like form lines to get autographs or something like that?
Yeah. Or take photos and yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So yeah, thanks so much for joining us today,
Thanks
Dastic.
for
Really
having me.
appreciate it,
Yeah, it's really nice.
and also for giving feedback.
Yeah. Sure.
Thank you to all the
always.
producers sending their songs in. Keep doing that. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
And
See you next time.
see you next time.
Ciao, guys.
Bye
Ciao.
bye.
So before we go, a quick word to thank our sponsors, Bourguignon. It's a car company in Leeuwarden. They provide us with the Skoda Enyaq, a great car, fully electric.
Of course, also shout out to DZZY who made our t-shirts. If you're looking for dope design, go check out his website. We'll add all the links in the descriptions as always. We'd like to thank you for watching.
Yeah.
And if you enjoyed these videos, leave us a like and subscribe because it allows us to make more of these videos.
Yeah.
And see you next time.
See you next week. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.